Are you a cosmetics man?
I was. Now not so much.
What changed?
Uh, didn't want to spend as much money.
Oh, that's fair enough, dude. I respect that. Goddamn Dota just soaks up everyone's money.
If I really like something, I'll probably still get it. Oh, toss,
Oh.
toss, toss, toss. Nope. Toss nerf. Many set. Now he has toss. No.
Oh, well, we saw what Yurken was able to do with telekinesis to start, but he did get that to secure first blood in game one. This time not going to be the case as we get the battle once again between the two mid laners. Bob had a very good time early on in game one, and is going to have a very good matchup into your way as well. Bob doesn't have the Orb of Corrosion queued up at the moment, so we'll see if that's going to change or not. Do you like what we're seeing out of Shanks already with the lane pulling shenanigans?
I think he has to because it's hard for him as well. Like he doesn't do well against Disruptor trade wise. Disruptor is a really strong trader against most heroes. So I think they kind of accepted that this is a pretty much a losing lane, right? Just get as much as you can.
Seems like that's kind of the case down bottom as well. We see more shenanigans coming out. A double melee here for Army Geniuses, Tiny and Doom, up against the Tusk and the Morphling. Paulus is going to do the same thing as well. Look to try and drag the wave behind the tower to do his best to try and deny some of the creeps. Oh, he's bodying, yeah, holy crap. 13 and 3 compared to the 6 and 2, so Bob off to a flying start here in this matchup.
Agree.
Oh lord. Of course, when we get this patch coming shortly, what are we expecting? What has to happen to the mangoes? Because something's gonna happen.
Mangoes? I'm not sure. What can you actually do if you wanna play this way? I mean, you can make laning like a bit less important and mid game more important. But
Sure.
I don't know. I feel like right now the post 5, like the way they play, just like kind of spam regen and try to win the lane as hard as you can.
And you see Carly's got a kind of a different idea. Of course, I mean, the Tusk is not someone that could... It's got a couple of Magos at least, but it's got an Orb of Venom as well. The 2 Magos compared to the 5 here with the Disruptor, so we'll see what he's able to do. What do you actually feel like the Orb of Venom does in this lane? Is this a kill lane?
I think it becomes a kill lane at some point, but it definitely isn't for a while. Nope, that's the point right now. Oh, he had no mana. I think I shards then the Doom would have died with the tag team.
Both side lanes. I guess for Radiant, they're happy once again, though. This lane very close to their tower. They blocked the small camp as well. Meanwhile, bottom lane, as soon as they leave, we got a kill. It's going to be okay, and that finds first blood. So beautifully done here for Army Geniuses. Hoping you get out of the shards that bit faster. He always really caught back up mid lane as well. 27-5 compared to the 23 and 3 now. So Puck was getting bodied early on, but looking much better here for Yowie.
We see the Blightstone purchase on Bob. It's like really just a classic, I guess.
Potential to hold the creep wave, especially in their offlane right in front of the tower. You see Tino just doing a really good job. They've got the double range as well here, so this lane's going to continue to stay shoved out, and they'll make sure that Tino gets solo experience. Mid lane, a little bit of trouble. Flame Guard, give Bob some safety. Doesn't get the one charges or the Fairy Fire off though. So a big rotation. We do see across the map though that at least they're going to be able to bring down DB with the Tiny not being key to protect him. He's got a regen now to play with as well. So yeah, this mid lane is completely swapped up. Puck 200 net worth advantage over the Ember Spirit, so really nicely done. That was something that you were mentioning as well, that you really had to kind of see the Puck get off to a good start. See if that's going to be able to help out with potentially finding these kills. DB rushing the phase route, so it looks like he's recognized the ways he's going to be able to die in this lane. Top though, are starting to make the rotation out of Execration. Bob doesn't have a point in the chain to try and set up for the arrow. Instant use of the Savage Roar is going to send them packing, but still with the Remnant on 4, they're going to look to dive out of the tower. But the instant response from Yowie with the coil, now they can look to man-fight themselves. But in your dream, still in a compromised position, it might not go down. A leap over the tree line as Shanks is able to find the finishing blow, and they might all get out. Yowie has got the Waning Rift to be able to close the distance. Even got to drop the ward as well to try and scout out Bob's position. Can he sidestep? Well, will not be able to. It's a slight just mistimed.
Was a good try. In your dream does go down. Oh, he has no bear as well for like 20 seconds.
Probably change top inside the river. He's going to be able to take the double damage rune away from Bob, but it does cost him his own life. We see Yokem as well making the attempt. They have the potential to level up the Doom if they want to, but a little bit hesitant here for Army Geniuses.
It was a good attempt. Starting to get concerned about this Night Stalker. I think he's like way too free.
Oh, wow.
Diving top.
On TP coming out.
So enough to stop them.
Interesting. I mean, that's a very long cooldown. They might be able to get the kill onto Yokem, however. Breeze is going to be able to connect if they need the Disrupt to try and help keep Yokem alive. And it looks like the kinetic field will only delay this slightly as Tino can still look to chase on forward, walking on thin air. And Tino will be able to find the kill. Oh, first hit root.
Puck's on the way. No glimpse though. Only L3 on the Disruptor.
They might be able to get Yowie. So they might be able to get Shanks instead. Core is going to be dropped, so at least they're able to get one kill trading. It's a big ultimate expended as well from Tino. Not getting a kill onto a core. Do you feel like he's too concerned about this?
I mean, nah, probably not. Just wants to use it off cooldown. He can't really kill the Lone Druid, I'd say.
No, the bonus movement speed. Tino should still go down. Beautifully done. All right. Well, he's having a good lane, and Ultimate doesn't get anything out of it, and then Yowie still sticking around to be able to find that kill, so very nicely done.
And it's really important that this Puck like protects his Lone Druid, because every time this Night Stalker...
Yowie just dodges the arrow, but still, they've got the snowball on 4, but it sets up for the double avalanche. They're still going to try and turn all their attention over towards the Puck. The damage, it's not enough to bring him down. So Bob's just going to use the ability to try and kill with a tiny instead, but he's going to be cautious. So Hasty's still in the arsenal. Beautiful phase shift dodge. So Yowie's going to be okay for the moment. They might be able to chase him down, though. They're pinging the tree line. Exactly where Yowie is, and the arrow from Shanks clips him out. Bob with the triple. Oh my, you mentioned that Bob's Ember was something to fear.
He played that fight really well. Yowie is like really good at dodging slides too, by the way. That's not easy. I was saying I feel like this Puck needs to constantly come to top lane and kick this Night Stalker out. Otherwise he's just gonna like stand in this Lone Druid lane. This Lone Druid doesn't feel too good about
bottom lane? Breeze with the Static Storm. He was able to get the attribute shift off. See if they're going to be able to chase him down afterwards as well. No, Palace will be fine. DB's actually already used the Doom. He's maxed out at the moment in regards to his health. Does have a little bit of one charges to play with.
Yeah, this Static Storm and Doom down. Level 2 Scorcher, probably why they couldn't get the kill, but not too bad. Kinda, we see Execration rotating down here.
Big kill if they can catch up to DB. Shard's going to be able to block him in. It's only to disrupt the nearby as well. Nothing they can do to keep the Doom alive. Meanwhile, top lane Dark Ascension was used as well from Tino, but he's actually going to look to maybe set up on mid. They'll lead him with the silence. They've got Bob nearby. Chain's going to be able to come back off cooldown shortly. See if it's going to be enough control, and regardless, the damage, it's there to be able to bring him down. So Bob having a really good past couple of minutes here on the Ember.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Things look similar to game 1, starting to fall apart a bit for AG.
Radiant's top tower is under
They also
attack.
don't have this Rift Pack pipe game going on here now.
Who's really struggling now, though. Yowie, those previous 2 deaths, put him very far behind in the net worth. In fact, he's the lowest net worth out of all the cores. So this smoke, they need to capitalize on it. See if they can. Yokem on the charge. Static Storm's back up as well, but the slight from Bob's going to be able to give them the information. And they're still kind of posturing aggressively on Execration. They're considering about taking this team fight. They're going to try and move in on Yowie. They get the combination out, but they're all outside the Static Storm. They'll toss him back inside with the Ember still taking a lot of damage for the moment, but Bob's going to be okay. And now they can turn it back around. Beautifully done. All they get is the kill onto Shanks' Mirana.
I don't really like this too much, this game. I feel like he needs to be like a big boy.
Well, they have
There's,
Doom. Oh, he gets
oh,
a
they
Doom
got
off
him.
just before the glimpse away. It's going to send him back towards Yokem and Yoe as well. They get the streak as well onto the puck and the Arcane Rune. Oh, that's huge for Army Geniuses.
That is a very big kill. They have coil now as well, but you can see Execration. They are set up here. If he goes too close, he's fine.
Oh, he's going to have to use the core defensively though. It does
Oh, they
have
have
some
Glim.
boys nearby. They're going to try and bring down with the Night Stalker, but the Snowball will protect Tino for the moment. Still with the toss in the air. They're able to secure the kill, and Yoe gets out with his own life. See if they can get more out of this though. A glimpse back into the Bear's grasp. And even in your dream, wanting to show up as well. And, well, he'll be rewarded. And also the tier 1 tower is going to be under threat.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
See if they can roll on for more here, Army Geniuses. Considering about stepping over to try and bring down Shanks, and thanks to the glimpse, they can do just that. So from one kill to the next they go, and well, this game was starting to get out of control through the early game, but now they've been able to stabilize. Just wild what they're able to do here for Army Geniuses. Desolator's almost completed as well. They haven't, and you've got DB farming up top. Might be in some trouble. Tino's going to look to make a start. He's got Shanks nearby as well. They really need the arrow to be able to connect. Gonna try and
It's
jump
so
point
quick.
blank to be able to start this. The Void potentially for the slow can help out. There's the arrow. TP with the protection coming up for the hood. Is it going to be enough? At least to buy some time for Varese to TP in with the Static Storm, but there's no more follow-up because mid lane, some action's breaking out. They're going to try and bring down with the Morphling and Yokem in combination with Yoe. That's enough damage and control to get rid of the position 1. Look at this. They're not done just yet. Yoe under the cover of the Invis, but Execration, they've got their own Moonlight Shadow as well, so Bob will be able to slip into the nighttime.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That was so worth it for Army Geniuses. They get a morph, such a big kill for them. We have Desolator done on the Laundry. I wonder if we'll see them make a move. Jokem's close to his dagger as well.
Where do you feel like this move needs to be? Because you're considering about taking a team fight into an objective. Hold that thought. Top
Definitely
lane.
want to upside so you can get Roche as well.
So we see the fight breaking out there at the moment. Yorokem's going to look to TP in. They've got DB nearby as well, but they will only be able to catch up to Shanks. So we're 1 for 1. Dino and Carlo is still sticking nearby though. Maybe thinking that they've got the damage to be able to bring down Yoe. Potentially Yokem instead.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So you just mentioned before you feel like Army Geniuses is going to look to try and take a fight around top?
Yeah, you want Roche with the Rift Pack Deso again, right? Something similar to their last game. They're probably just waiting for a Rift Pack right now. Not too far away from it. Let's have Blink on Tiny. Oh, Doom. Doom's in trouble.
That he is. It's got the hood still. Oh no, they jumped into the silence. Tiny's not
Well,
able to get the
Tino
combo up, but it might not matter. Reese can glimpse back Night Stalker. Tino was having a really good start to this game off the back of the lane, but he has not been able to capitalize that in the early game. Really struggling now. I believe that is his 3rd death, and that might be the kill they need for Roche. Let's see if they're going to look to move him without the Wraith Pact.
In your dream, still pushing top. Don't think they're too interested. They want to set up on him though.
See, they're
Can
going
they
to try and
get
TP the Mirana. That arrow combination, the
arrow.
bear eats it, but it will not matter. Beautifully done. Just seeing in your dream go 1 crit wave too far.
Radiant's top tower is under
Well
attack.
done by Execration. Oh, we see BKB on Bob as well now. Is he gonna go in?
He's trying to at the moment. Forcing out an early use of the BKB. That will net them the kill onto Yokem. He's going to look to go on for more. They're going to be cautious though. Doom is at the ready, but the chains into the arrow is going to be able to prevent DB from getting the ultimate out. They'll lay it down the Static Storm, so Radiant need to Delta split away. Are they going to have the damage now? This is where Palos can come into play. Is the Morphling going to try and show up for the skirmish, but the control is something they're lacking. So Yoe can jaunt out to the right side and now turn his attention back towards Carlo. We'll have another round of the abilities up shortly. He's going to get stunned first for the moment. Arrow doesn't connect. In fact, it's going to be on DB instead. But in your dream, he's back alive. He wants some revenge. We'll see what the Lone Druid's going to be able to do,
Yoe.
but it's all onto the puck. And Avalanche might be there fast enough to buy some time for Yowie to get the blink away inside the river as Yowie gets out with murder. And now they're going to look to go to the north as well. They see Carlo inside the river. A beautifully placed Observer Ward will make sure that the Tusk cannot survive. Items, or are you wanting to try and focus Doom down before he kind of gets Hood and the Wraith Pact offers? I'll hold that. Yorkem. First point of contact's going to be into Carlo. Yowie can look to try and help out as well. Meanwhile, inside the lane, though, Static Storm before the Morphling was ready for it. Another kill onto Palos, and that will be Roshan now for the taking.
Yokep's not done. Trying to set up, but Execration's out there. I feel like they just need more time. Like they need to take like quick fights and get out. But it's not easy when you're playing against Coil, Doom, Disruptor, ulti. You see DB going for the pipe once again. Just committed to this idea of like damage mitigation.
It's a very interesting read for him. I suppose a lot of the damage before the Morphling finds item is going to be magics. Urcam, oh, he's snowballed on forward, Carlo, so it will end up going down. Urcam was kind of just trying to force some reactions out. And with him having to snowball on 4, able to help secure the kill. Now they're going to look to try and get some objectives off the back of that. Tier 1 will end up going down, and they might even consider about the Tier 2 tower as well, considering about how goddamn fast they push.
Yep, they definitely hit a really strong timing here. Gonna see them press their advantage. Yowie going for BKB, oh, I like this a lot. The only way he dies is like the silences. It's a really good item though.
Yeah, an item we don't see too often here with the puck.
Yeah, I think it's just specifically against Night Stalker, I think. Well, Maelstrom almost done. Execration's kinda getting there, slowly. Gotta get to the Skadi. They're also kinda dependent on this tag team damage.
Palos. Oh, they see the Morphling. Palos is a big pick off. They're gonna be able to find it. They'll toss back into the Static Storm. A beautiful setup and an incredible smoke. We'll be able to secure the kill once again onto the position 1. His 3rd death of the game.
That's nicely done by them. Bot lane, the Coil.
Into the tree line.
Is he in trouble? He's in trouble.
Is it? Is it a lot of trouble? Is Yowie in trouble though? That's the question. BKB, no, oh, he just gets it on the courier. Might be enough to get him away. Blink out to the left. Tino looking for the finishing blow. They're going to be able to have the vision thanks to the ward on the high ground. So Variz will drag back the Night Stalker away from Yowie, who wants to go back in. Yowie needs to respect Tino. He's got a lot of damage if he can get on top of the park. Got some boys looking to show up as well, though. I'll TP him one in your dream. Still playing with his food for the moment, Tino. Considering about going back in. Ooh, very close.
Oh,
now it's daytime, Tino. Oh, no, not like this. No. What's going on? Now mid lane as well. Yorkem and Carlo. Both the supports battling it out. DB's nearby. Pipe and Wraith Pact, and yeah. Good luck getting your kills. Where's your damage now, lads? You gotta disengage, and Carlo might not be able to. A little bit more damage required, and well, they should be able to find it after the snowball. So, oh boy, it looks like Execration got some big issues here in the second game.
Bob defending towers. Just kind of dragging out for his Skadi. You really need to protect this more. Or effect done on Shanks as well. They are getting there slowly, but AG don't look like they're interested in stopping at all.
Do we feel like this Skadi is going to be enough here from Radiant? Or do they need that one more item as... Tino? Yeah, they're gonna jump. Why not? Toss back into the bear. Look at the damage coming out from In Your Dream. They just rip apart, and now they're going to have a +1 as well. Oh, they don't get the glimpse, but regardless, it forces Carlo to use the snowball, and he goes straight down to his grave.
Well, don't think he's going to have time to get it.
Not look like that's going to be the case at all. Oh, the difficulties here with how they're going to be able to hold this. Toss to break the coil. At least they'll get the Doom off afterwards. And Bob, another death for him. Palace going to be forced to TP back to try and help defend. But this is without the Scott. He might have to sell an item.
Has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle
Go Cam.
tower is under attack.
A little bit slow there with the avalanche. Still, the base is falling though. What can they do here? They need a response from Execration, and where's that going to come out? The heroic play, maybe this can be off the back of Tino. Dark Ascension gives them the information, but instantly the turnaround. Army Geniuses, they just group up as 5. The damage mitigation is proving to be too much of an issue. Radiant don't have the response. They're trying, but continuing to butt their heads against the same brick wall.
Radiant's middle barracks are
Feels so hard for them to go in.
has fallen.
That's just game.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top
What do you do? It's Mega Creeps. They don't have a lineup to deal with Mega Creeps.
Radiant's top tower
Bob's going to try and BKB and look to enter the fight, but the buildings are falling. They want to try and deal with the supports, but they won't even catch up to them. So maybe the bear is the one they can bring down, but they've got to re-summon from In Your Dream, and now Bob's going to send packing. He's got a Remnant to work with. The Morphling's the one that's in trouble for the moment. The waveform to be able to reposition. Pals will get back to the southern side, but it's just space created. Mega Creeps on the agenda, and our Army Geniuses, they can even stick around for more kills if they want to. They'll kill off Carlo, and yep, they're not even done just yet. James, I'm going to set up for the arrow. But very interesting. Wraith and Pirate, some good items. Oh, they're in.
Yeah, it just felt really hard to fight. Oh, Jokem.
Yeah.
Feeding.
Oh, double 4 staff. Yokam's out. Sidestep of the arrow. Oh no.
He's having a little bit of fun. Might find a regen rune.
Oh,
Come on, yo, wait. No,
Oh,
no.
my. Dude,
God damn it, players.
look at him.
That's right. Take his rune.
Alright, smoke up. They are a bit split from Army Geniuses. Yoe's going to be able to reconnect with the team. He might have just got a glimpse. In fact, they get the Doom. It was with the BKB, so it should be okay for the moment on Bob, but Tino's not going to have the same fate, nor Carlo. Palace, one last attempt, but the Static Storm, no way to hold him inside for the moment. The glimpse is going to go all the way to the other side of the lane, but yeah, they've had enough. They see no response to the Army Geniuses lineup, as what an incredible series for them. They're going to be able to take our first series of the night in 2-0 fashion.
Yeah, very convincing wins, I would say. The Seb tweeted like a few days ago, he's like, please remove Wraith Pack.
Oh, I mean,
Please delete Wraith Pack. I mean, it's just kind of